murderer arrogantly demonstrated his killing method in public. Standing in the crowd, I was torn between grief and rage. My mother had died at his hands. Watching this remorseless scumbag with a smug grin, I couldn't hold back my anger any longer. I charged forward, determined to take him down myself. Several police officers tried to stop me, but they were no match for me. Just as I was about to reach the killer, I was hit by a stun gun and collapsed helplessly to the ground. The murderer walked over with a mocking smile and spoke.
내 손으로 너한테까지 손상 걸지 모르겠다.
John, watching from the crowd, froze instantly. He saw his own past pain in my eyes, the despair of losing a loved one, a feeling only those who've lived through it can understand. Since South Korea has no death penalty, even the most heinous criminals always find loopholes to walk free, and no matter how heartbroken the victims' families are, they can only silently endure their suffering. So John spent 20 years building a revenge base, dedicated to punishing evildoers who escaped the law. He named the team Revenge Taxi. The members included Lisa, a hacking expert, mechanics Mark and Jim, and John as the leader. Now, they were only missing one last member, a highly skilled driver. After seeing my skills that day, John was immediately interested. That night, he pulled up my file and discovered I was a retired Special Forces soldier, exactly the talent the team needed. Having learned about my background, John wasted no time in finding me. He handed me a taxi driver's business card, inviting me to join Revenge Taxi and bring justice to those above the LW.at that moment. Burning with anger over my failure to avenge my mother, I agreed on the spot. My first target was a rapist. He should have been sentenced to life in prison, but he'd faked mental illness to walk free. People protested with signs, but it did nothing. Frustrated, they resorted to throwing garbage at him, which only brought out his true colors. This criminal, who'd pretended to be humble in public, showed his real self as soon as he got in the car. But he'd never get to act arrogant again, because he was riding in my model taxi. The rapist smiled triumphantly, thinking he'd shaken off the reporters, until he realized something was wrong. I was driving in the opposite direction. He shouted at me, demanding to know where we were going. When I didn't respond, he tore off his belt and tried to strangle me. I knocked him out with one punch. Scared to get close, he started kicking the seat instead. I pulled out a tranquilizer and jabbed it into his arm. Shortly after, I drove into a tunnel that I in just a few seconds. The model taxi transformed into a private sedan. We drove past the reporters like nothing had happened, and just like that, this heinous criminal vanished from the public eye forever.